You already know when I find a spot, man, I like to plop myself down. And if I ever have thoughts as well, I just like to get them out wherever I find a secluded, nice, heavenly spot at, just to, clear my mind and help people understand what's really going on in this world. Celestial rising, divine afternoon, and grand night to the beautiful deity watching this video. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger, and we are back with another message. And understand, before we even get into this, make sure if you choose to, if you enjoy these videos, like, comment, subscribe for more divine messages. But this video, as you can tell, is one of those, it's not serum intention content, but it pertains to abstinence control, ejaculation control, whatever you want to call serum intention. And the thing is, too, I feel like it's also very essential for every man and woman to be practicing it, because it's like, of course, I want my whole channel to pertain to it, but either way it goes, I feel like talking about it is still divine within itself, because you have to be able to understand why you are practicing it and what's going to happen when you do practice it. Now, of course, you have benefits, you have cons to it, but either way it goes, the pros and the cons don't really matter. But what matters is you're staying consistent on the journey, because the most difficult challenge for many of us to endure is controlling our lust. Now, of course, and somebody can sit here and advocate and say, and I'll say the people who practice it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, to the people who don't, you'll say, I don't see any benefits, and I feel as if serum intention is just BS. I don't get nothing from it, or it's just not that important. Y'all take it too seriously. And the thing is, too, we can all say these things that we take it too seriously, but the thing is, though, you should, because you got to understand, too, that whenever you are on the journey of serum intention, a lot of things are going to happen for you, to you, because it has to go this way. It has to be this way. And unfortunately, the sad thing is your family will turn their back on you. And I don't mean, like, for example, so to my brother who watched this video, little bro, you already know, like, me and you, we saw to the day we die, bro. So this video don't pertain to you. So, if you ask me when I get to the crib, hey, my nigga, were you talking about me and shit? Hey, you hear them bells? Hey, them bells indicate, them bells right there are very important, too, for finding off, terrestrial deities and all that. But let's keep on going, though. But yeah, little bro, this video is not bashing you, because, I love you forever. But family, as far as, like, mom, dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, co-workers, all of that. So these people will turn their back on you. Now, if you have somebody in your corner who's always riding for you, who's got your back no matter what, you should always keep them by your side, because even our Almighty always pertains to us keeping that one solid person in our lifestyle, because we got to always keep our brothers and our sisters close to us, especially if they are on the same exact wavelength as us. Now, just because you have a family that you call family, that does not mean that your family is your family. I'm going to say it again. Just because you have a family that you call your family does not mean that your family is your family, especially when you are trying to do, but not even trying, you are doing better for yourself. Because the moment you know what to do to better your lifestyle, your family is not going to fuck with you for that. Because why? We are at spiritual warfare. And I say that a lot, and some people don't understand what I mean by that. Spiritual warfare does not pertain to guns and bombs being thrown at people. It does not pertain to tanks, helicopters, AC-130s, counter spy planes. It does not matter about heartbeat sensors, ACOG scopes, none of that. Being on a spiritual journey, being in spiritual warfare, you're going to have to understand that these demonic forces you are not going to be able to see. And the thing that makes it even worse is that the demonic forces that you are trying to fight against look just like your family members. And it makes it even worse when you know that your family members are practicing a Luciferian spell that they are accustomed to sleeping in. That's what makes it even worse, because imagine your commander-in-chief gives you the sword, of righteousness, the shield to protect you from BS, and then the Almighty tells you to go onto the battlefield. But if I tell you who's on the battlefield, would you still go into the battlefield if you trust me? And you say, yes, Almighty, I trust you no matter what. Sorry, bugs everywhere, but yes, Almighty, I trust you. Okay, go out to this battlefield and fight your mom and your dad. It's like, then wait a minute. And then what's crazy for our human nature, what are we going to do? We're going to ask the Almighty, why do I got to fight my mom and dad? It's like, don't question the Almighty, because you knew what was going on. Because the moment you decided to become a better you, the moment you decided to say, you know what, I'm going to retain my energy just for maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, maybe a year, 2 years, the Almighty is now going to tell you, okay, now that you are dedicated to being consistent in this journey, I am going to throw trials, haymakers at you. I'm going to throw curveballs at you. I'm going to give you Muhammad Ali combos. How will you dodge it? And what hurts even worse is the fact that you're doing so great for yourself. And it's just like, imagine you chilling you're chilling at home, or you asking your mom a question, your dad a question. And it's like they're going against the grain. Like they're telling you to shut the fuck up. They're telling you that you will never be shit in life. They're telling you, like, bringing up old things that you went through in the past to shit on your character. They're making it seem as if like you're not trying. They're making it seem as if you're a burden to even be alive in this dimension that they gave birth to. It's like they make it seem as if you being here is just a waste of time. They make it seem as if you meant nothing to them. They make it seem as if all the things that you are trying to do and you want to do it means nothing, because they want you to go with the program that they have been programmed into. That's how sad the journey gets when you are retaining your energy. And the thing is, too, you can only comprehend this shit if you are actually, excuse my French, too, but you can only comprehend this stuff when you are actually in the practice of wanting to become righteous. So yes, you will fall, you will slip up, you'll make mistakes. But the thing is, though, what makes this journey worthwhile is the people that you meet along the way. And the thing is, too, for somebody who despises people, because I despise people by an all-time high. But the thing is, I love about people, they know how to make you smile without even trying. That's the one thing I love about people, because the thing is, energy never lies. So regardless of what I'm going through, I can't bring my problems to work, but what I can do is vent out my frustration or things that I go through onto the camera, because you can feel what I feel. I won't tell you what I'm feeling because it doesn't really matter, because these things will pass. My feelings will pass. But the one thing that I learned even today, because even with my shirt, right? It doesn't matter who the greatest of all time is, but I had to go get my emissions test for my car, growing up shit, right? So if you don't have a car, you won't really understand what I'm saying. But I had to go get the emissions test earlier. Then I went to Walgreens just to go get something to drink. So I had to get apple juice. I had to get to Arizona. But while I was getting my emissions test, these two guys, foreigners, I don't even know what ethnicity they were, but they weren't carbonated. But, they were basically like, so what, what do you do for work? They was asking me questions, and then they were just like smiling and all that. They were saying, are you going to go and party after this? I was like, nah, man, I got to go and work and all that. It was like, nah, man, make sure you after you work, you go have some fun, go party. I was like, nah, I don't got time to party, man. I got to go work. It was like, nah, bro, you got to have some fun, man. And that's the one thing I enjoy about people who are older than me as well, because they were basically like elders, but I want to say they were Indonesian, Malaysian, one of those ethnicities in the Middle East. But yeah, I really enjoyed those compliments and all that, because it's like they were basically making my day better. And the thing is, too, I woke up on a great side of the bed, regardless of what happened within this weekend. But it's the fact that even when I went to Walgreens, this guy who was carbonated, he was saying, greatest of all time. And I was just like, here we go with this. But he was just like, he understood that people have a certain debate about who the greatest of all time is. I said, man, there shouldn't be no debate. And he was just like, yeah, you right. But I was like, nah, I don't think you understand what I'm actually saying, though. Like, I don't care if it's Kobe, Jordan, LeBron. There should not be a debate, because for one, I do not care. I truthfully do not care. For one, I just wore this shirt just because I was being lazy. A lot of times I just put shit on because I don't feel like having to go through my drawer or my closet to find a shirt to pick out to please somebody. Like, I don't give a damn. I could wear a tank top every fucking day if I wanted to, but the fact that he gave me a conversation about Michael Jordan just shows, like, you didn't have to say that, but the fact that you wanted to, hey, we were just having a regular conversation. But that little dispute that we had, that made my day worth it, though, because it's like, you really just, you exchanging that energy, that helped me transmute my feelings into a positive mindset. Because, of course, the feelings that I want to resonate with in survival mode for my ego, it wants to operate at that lower frequency. So being mad, being upset, being depressed, being sad, all of that, being anxious, being envious, or what's the other word I'm looking for? Just feeling sorry for myself, or wanting to sit in my room and soak in my feelings. Nah, hell nah. So once I transmute that energy from my root chakra to my crown chakra, even above that, once I go above my crown chakra and I go above the way of thinking, now it's just like, okay, I'm thinking of a higher place of living now. Because no matter what I have to endure behind closed doors off the camera, I'm not going to bring that upon you, because if I'm going through shit, why do I want you to feel how I'm feeling? That's not fair to you because you're having a great day. And then when I make this video, you expect to get some type of value out of it so that you can bring this value into your real life as well. As you are ill, what the fuck? But my passion, right? As you are evolving, as you are growing in this journey every single day, you're going to always have these people who will make your day outside of your family. That's exactly why we are all considered family. No matter what level we are at, we have to always accept people who are good and bad for us because everything is divine timing. Not only that, we live in the experience to the point to where our Almighty does things for the betterment of our own good because we have to make sure that we are thankful for all the things that we put up with. Because imagine the things that nobody knows that you had to go through. But here you are retaining your energy. You're getting up every single day, trying. I hate saying that word. You are wanting to be a better you. You are wanting to, take care of your skin, take care of your hair, go to the gym. You're wanting to go to work and come home and clock into your lifestyle. You're journaling, you're exercising, you're meditating, you're breathing, you're doing groundwork, you're getting sun, you're eating healthy, you're drinking water. You're doing things that the average person will not want to do. Not only that, you still decide to come home and say, hey mom, hey dad, how you doing? And it's just like, if they want to be assholes to you today or the days after this, let them do that. But by you being the bigger person, even though you have older people or elders who are supposed to be guiding you in this lifestyle, they're so asleep in their unconscious program that they know that you are living a better lifestyle that they have never imagined at the age that they used to be at when you were at the age that you are at right now. They can look down upon you in the lifestyle that you are at, even the age that you are at. And because you required them to be better parents, because they can't obviously give you great parenting advice or even great parenting lifestyles or guidance, they despise that you are wanting to be a better parent and that they know that you can be a better parent than them. So because of that, they don't have to even say it. Their demons will speak for them. So the moment that you're giving this love to everybody else, the moment that you're even giving love towards yourself, the moment that you are walking into your godlike embodiment, their demons despise that. They're envious of that. And then when the money starts flowing into your lifestyle, that'll make them even more mad to the point to where they're going to want to shit on you. Every time you try to have a conversation with them, they want to bring you down. Every time they want to project their ignorance upon you, they want to bring you down when you start defending yourself. It's like, imagine your parents going against your morals or going against your identity. They shut you up because you're basically having a conversation, but they want to argue with you. Imagine your parents saying that, so imagine your parents telling you they want to have a conversation about what you went through because you got so much BS going on, but yet here you are still going through it. You're still pushing through. Your parents tell you to have a conversation. Next thing you know, when it's your turn to talk, you trigger their demons. And then when you trigger their demons, they tell you to shut up. And they bring up the old stuff in your past that you didn't care about. It's just like, damn. What did I do to you? And then what makes it even worse is the fact that now when you keep on having a conversation, they are making it seem as if you're having a debate with them or you're having an argument. That's the problem with our elders right now, even our older crowd. Y'all always feel like somebody wants to argue with you. My nigga, we are going through so much as a young generation. We don't have time to argue with you. We are trying to, I hate saying that word. We are not even trying, but we are doing so much to where we are wanting to help you get a better life that you are trying to escape from. Now I got to use that word in that context because our parents, our adults, y'all are trying to do nothing for yourselves. And when we are wanting to do better, when we can see that we're seeking better truth for our fictional fallacy that we used to live in, you sense that, your demons sense that. But then you shit on us when we're wanting to have a better lifestyle for ourselves. And then when we have a man-to-man, a woman-to-man conversation, you degrade our ego. And then you shut us down because your demons are triggered by the truth. And so then when we get older and then we start going ghost and living our lifestyle out, now you want to call us and say, hey, remember when I did this for you? What happened to this? I miss talking to you. I miss when you're in the household. No. When I was doing bad stuff, when I was releasing my energy, when I was of the world, you were okay with that. You were okay with me just being sloppy. You were okay with me being ignorant. Damn. You were okay with me being degrading. You were okay with me being ignorant just like you. But the moment I start retaining my energy, the moment I start doing better for myself, I start elevating spiritually. Now it's oh, I miss you. I remember all the times we used to have this and that. It's just like, man, that's what family will do when they want to manipulate you into coming right back into the same Luciferian blanket that they have nurtured you in. That's exactly why do not fall for the victim mentality that your parents or even your coworkers or your friends or your family will place upon you. Because on this journey, manipulation will be at an all-time high. Doesn't matter if you go to school or even go to work. People will use their victim story to make it feel as if you are causing them to drown in their financial illiteracy. They feel as if that they have to hold this carrot over your head because they gave you something and like you have to owe them back. No, you gave birth to me, so now I have a choice where if I want to take care of you, I will. But if I don't want to, I don't have to. And that's what some parents have to realize in this world as well. If your children do not want to take care of you, you cannot get upset about that at all whatsoever. So that's exactly why if you are a parent watching this video, you better not even pray. You better manifest and affirm that, that your children are taking care of you by the time you get of old age. Because the way some parents are acting this day and age, some of y'all gonna be put in nursery homes. Some of y'all gonna die alone. And that's the saddest thing ever. Because all y'all do is you let your trauma sit there and you're suffering in the back of your mind. And then when you see your child reflecting positive radiance, you strip that energy from them so that you can leech off of it to help yourself feel better about yourself. Not knowing that that void that you keep avoiding is going to send your ego further and further down that black hole of singularity to where nothing can come in or out of your ego or your consciousness subconsciously. Keep on retaining your energy. Keep on staying positive. If your family turns their back on you, no matter what, just know that there's somebody out there who is thinking just like you, who's moving just like you, who operates in life just like you. Never give up on yourself. Even if the whole world turns their back on you, guess who always has your back? I am that I am. Have a great day, God and Goddess.